The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Murray's throw complete there to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete to McBride. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray now goes right back to McBride. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Giants' 34-yard line.
Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And it's a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Butker's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 23 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the save. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 36. Well, there's a 42, making a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Murray. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So you look at this situation and the relocation. It's worked other places. You've got the two teams in L.A. Until recently, we had two out in the Bay Area. Of course, the two New York teams. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 12.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And that'll bring up fourth down on a big sack with a loss of 5. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Decker. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Decker. In trouble, and he's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. 3rd down and 13. Looking to throw. Decker. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Fielded at the 20. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is caught. It's Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Murray going to throw. He's got McBride here over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. To throw is Murray. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now Murray. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown Cardinals. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows to 10-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
back to throw. Decker. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jalen Hyatt was the intended target, but now it's third down. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. He'll look to set up his blockers. $10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings, because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. So
you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, Decker. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Throwing now is Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
On 1st down, Decker. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. To throw, it's Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Murray now to throw. Well, he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete. The Cardinals hit 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
To the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Achane gets it from the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Devon Achane with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st down, New York.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. Off play action. Decker. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st down, New York.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Hauled in on the out route by Melton. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Decker. High and able to make the catch downfield. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. He's got Slayton on the slant. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's 17-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Valentine now from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turn into a heck of a DB, though, partner. Now Murray again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Decker. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Back to the air on 2nd down. Decker. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. From the gun, Murray. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, that is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, Decker. This one is Slayton over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st down, Decker. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Able to get this one to McBride.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a yard. A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he's got room.
And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Murray now.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And New York set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Looking to throw. Decker. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Nifty move. And he'll be out right at the 35. Another first down. The Giants, they have the passing game working right now.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get him out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 70 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Now Saquon Barkley. Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Off play action. Decker. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Giants.
Back to throw. Decker. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. And his kick here is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll give this to Achane. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back in bounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. Ballantyne now from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he stopped immediately there. Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a toss left for Achane. And he'll get only a couple after the 22.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
And partner, the tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Murray. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3 yards to go.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Butker's kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And now out come the Giants. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Decker. Completed to Hyatt. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The Giants on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they? Oh, no, he lost the football. A call on Rucker skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground.
And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cardinals are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here. And they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The New York set to take the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Decker. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Decker. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Cards are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Here's Achane to start the drive. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Achane. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll run for it with Achane. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Down to a knee goes Murray, as that will just about wrap this thing up. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory.